welcome to day 3, our last day of our Disneyland Paris trip. I can't believe it's our last day already. It's literally flown by. I don't understand how we're now on the last day. We literally go to the airport in like 10 hours. Very sad, but we've had a magical time nonetheless. So it's currently, I think, about 9 in the morning. My watch is across the room, I've got no idea. But yeah, I think it's about 9, so we're going to be heading for breakfast soon. I'm all packed. I am very concerned about the amount of stuff that I have because I don't know if they're going to let me on the plane with it because I haven't paid for any extra baggage. So we're going to try and we're going to see what happens. If they charge me, they charge me. It is what it is. But no, we're not going to think about the airport just yet. We're going to head to breakfast in a minute and then we're probably going to go into Disneyland Park to see Stars on Parade and then watch Million Splashes of Colour at 2. And then I'd like to see the Alice show in studios before we leave. I think there's one at 3:30. So we'll see what we get done. We've got no plans as such. We're just sort of going with the flow and seeing what we want to do. But we do want to see Stars on Parade and we do want to see, well, Benji wants to see Million Splashes of Colour. I'm not really bothered, but I will go. And yeah, the weather's actually looking quite nice as well. It looks like the sun's trying to creep its way through the clouds, which is a nice change from the last 2 days because obviously day 1 was really rainy. And then yesterday it was just very cloudy and it got very cold. So I actually put a Spirit jersey on in the end because I was like, I can't do it anymore. So yes, it's looking like nice weather and yeah, I'm looking forward to today. I'd love to do it again. Good morning and welcome to the sunshine. It is so nice and toasty warm today and I'm so happy about it. Like, I was cold yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I was cold, really cold. So to have the sun out today is just absolutely glorious. I'm probably gonna have to put some sun cream on a bit. Like, oof, it is toasty. We've just been watching the Panoramique balloon go up and down, which has been awesome. It's so fun to see it. It's literally just coming down as we speak. I don't know if you can... There it is. But yeah, it's really cool to see. I'd love to do it again one day. I haven't done it since I was probably like 10, so you know, a fair few years. But one day I'd love to do it again, but we do not have time today. We are just heading into Disneyland Park. Gonna watch Stars on Parade. I feel like I've said all this morning already. But yeah, we're heading in to watch Stars on Parade and we're happy that the sun's out. Yes. We also had a delicious breakfast. Oh, it was stunning. So good. I really enjoyed that. But I am like uncomfortably full now. But we sort of did it strategically so we didn't have to get lunch because we had a late breakfast. We thought big breakfast, no lunch, early dinner before the airport. Thinking ahead. So yes, we're very sufficiently full now. Just about to do security, so we'll catch up with you in the box.
belle croche. Coucou, Kachou. Génial.
We have just watched the amazing Stars and Parade. We had a front row seat, which was lovely, so it was really cool to see that with all the dancers, because we've missed it the last 2 days and watched it from afar. And then we got the hell out of Disneyland Park because it is carnage in there today. I have never seen Disneyland Park so busy in my entire life. Like, I was there the last day of the 30th anniversary and I thought that was busy. Honestly, you can't move in there, you can't breathe in there, there's people everywhere, people are tripping over each other, people are pushing each other, it's just not enjoyable. So we have gotten out of the parks. We said, nope, not doing it today. So we are going to go for a little wander around the Disneyland Hotel, which will be lovely. We're going to have a little mooch around there, have a look around the shop. And then Benji's going to get an annual pass, which is exciting, so we're going to do that. And then we're probably still going to go and see the 2 o'clock Millions Flashes of Colour. Hopefully the crowds will have died down, people come for lunch and stuff, but we shall see. Oh, a wasp, sorry. And then we're probably going to go up to Studios and hopefully it'll be a bit quieter over there, but oh my god. It's like the kind of busy where it's just uncomfortable and not enjoyable. And like, I've never been so grateful to get out of a Disney park in my life. Like, we were leaving and I was like, yeah, this is a good show. I can't be in there right now. It's anxiety inducing. It's just an absolute sea of people who are all just on top of each other. It's just not enjoyable when it's like that. And I don't know why Disney ran the parks so much. Like, I understand it's like money making, but whew, it takes away from the enjoyment and the experience. And yeah, it's busy today and it's been all weekend, but now we're going in the lovely Disneyland Hotel. So yes, we're gonna have a little wander around there and then we'll see where the day takes us.
ses spécialités maison dont il a le secret. Et je suis certain que... Et pour le dîner?
What here? Hein? Pour le repas idéal? Coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà!
Mais oui, that's it!
Que manigancez-vous?
Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles pour la carte. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus chez nous. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Mino!
Again, the full range of products we do sell can be found in the menus in the tea box in front of you.
Hello! As you can probably tell, I'm no longer at Disneyland Paris, I am home. It's actually about a week after we got back. I never finished the vlogs while we were out there just because the parks are so busy. I know I said it in the vlog, but I've never seen Disneyland Paris that busy in my life. It was just something else, honestly. I haven't seen it that busy in the Christmas season, Halloween season, at the end of the 30th anniversary. It was too much. So I didn't want to film because I wasn't in the right mindset to film. And I don't want to film if I don't feel like it, because then I'm not going to get across the joy and the excitement in the vlogs. That's what they're all about at the end of the day. Like, I film these vlogs because I want to look back on them one day and think, oh my God, what a magical trip. And if anyone else wants to watch them, I want them to feel the magic and see the magic, and I don't want to film when I don't feel like filming. So I called it a day with filming in the parks. I think the last things you would have seen would have been, we watched Million Splashes of Colour as it finished. So as it was coming down Main Street and going like towards the parade gates, we watched just there. I met up with my lovely friend Rebecca, which is not in this vlog, but we did have a castle picture. I will insert it here. Me and Benji went over to Studios and we watched the Alice in Wonderland show again, which was amazing. I'm just obsessed with that show. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. I think it's really great, and I really want to see it again one day. After that, we saw Deadpool, which I was so excited about because I just think he's awesome, and I think it's such a cool addition to Disneyland Paris. So we saw Deadpool again, which I was just absolutely buzzing about. And then after that, we went to Ratatouille. Ratatouille is now in 2D, which I love. It used to be in 3D, and it used to make me really motion sick. It still makes me motion sick, even with the 2D, but like being able to see it properly, because with the 3D glasses, I used to take them off because I felt so motion sick. So it was nice to be able to see what was going on properly, even if it did make me feel a bit sick still. So yeah, top tip, if you get motion sickness, maybe give Ratatouille a miss. I'm fine on things like Star Tours and like, what's it called? Web Adventure, that's 3D. But Ratatouille, don't know what it is. I think it's the feeling that you're actually moving as well. But anyway, we went on Ratatouille. After that, I think we went back to Disneyland Park and just had one last look, had a little look in the Emporium and gave the castle a little bit of a wave and a goodbye. And then we headed back to Newport Bay. We got our bags and we shot off to the airport. We got the TGV train to the airport again, which was really easy. And yeah, we had, I think, about 2.5 hours to kill at the airport. We went to Carl's Jr., which is like a fast food chain in the airport, and that was so good. I was genuinely pleasantly surprised how good it was, and I'm probably going to get it again on my next trip in October because it was just banging. It was so good. Like, for fast food, it was so good. But yeah, flight home was seamless. It took off in time. It landed early, and I think I got home, I think it was around midnight in the end, and I was back in work the next day, which is always a joy, but so worth it. So worth it. Benji and I had an absolutely magical time as well. Like, it was such a lovely trip because we had planned nothing before we went, which is so unlike me. I am such a planner. I like to have like at least a rough idea of what my day-to-day is going to look like. We didn't plan a single thing. Not a single thing. We went in and we literally just went, do you want to do this? Yeah, okay. Do you want to do that? Yeah, okay. And it was really nice and it was really relaxed. Didn't stop me being exhausted at the end of it, because you know what it's like when you go to a Disney park. You do like 25,000, 30,000 steps. You hurt when you get home. Like, I was so tired the next day and the day after. But we had a really like relaxed time while we were there, even if it is still hard on the body. So it was just lush. And it was lush staying at Newport Bay as well. Like, it's so close to the park, so it was really easy to just nip back and have like a break. I'm really glad I got to spend some time in Newport Bay. It's just such a stunning hotel, and it's really convenient where it is as well, because you, like I said in the vlogs, you get your own dedicated security. Literally, Sequoia Lodge, Sequoia Lodge, Hotel New York, Hotel Tryon and Hotel Santa Fe all have to go through one security line. Newport Bay has its own separate security that takes you right into Disney Village. It's so easy and so handy. And I cannot praise Newport Bay enough. It was just everything we needed out of a Disney hotel. It was comfortable, it was clean, it had all the amenities you could possibly need. The breakfast was gorgeous, the staff were friendly. I can't speak more highly of it. Like, Sequoia Lodge will always be my favourite on-site hotel, but Newport Bay, it's creeping up there, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sequoia Lodge, it has a very special place in my heart. It's where I stayed when I was young with my parents a lot. Probably stayed there at least 5 times with my parents, so I've got lots and lots of happy memories at Sequoia Lodge. But Newport Bay, it does have the edge. It's not going to overtake Sequoia Lodge, but it is a stunning hotel, and it would be a really big decision for me to choose between Sequoia Lodge and Newport Bay in the future. But hopefully Hotel New York, Art of Marvel, will be my next on-site hotel. I am manifesting it. I am speaking it into existence. I really want to stay there one day. So fingers crossed that'll be my next on-site hotel. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I've got some very loose plans, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, we had a lovely time at Disneyland Paris. The parks were gorgeous as always, albeit very busy, very busy, but the parks are gorgeous. Well, Disneyland Park was gorgeous. Studios it's pretty bad at the moment. Like, the construction, it's everywhere. Like, I saw pictures online and I didn't know what to expect, but it is literally, as soon as you scan in, you were met with construction. You go around Studio One into the park, you're met with construction. You go to Avengers Campus, you're met with construction, because you can see all of World of Frozen being built and the lake and all that jazz. It's just everywhere, and it really takes away from the experience. Like, if anything, right now, I don't want to say this, but I would recommend you do not go to Walt Disney Studios right now, because it's not worth it, because you don't get the full experience. Because as soon as you walk in, you've got to like divert your entire thing just to get to the rides, because there's just this massive lot of construction walls in front of you. Like, it's still a good park, but right now it's not worth visiting. So if you're going for a day or 2 days, just get a one park ticket. Do yourself a favour, get a one park ticket, go to Disneyland Park and just take in all its beauty. Give Studios a miss until Frozen opens in, well, they said 2026, which I'm really disappointed about, but that's a story for another day, hey ho. But no, we had a lovely time. The parks were amazing. We rode all the rides we wanted to ride. The only one I didn't get to do was Space Mountain, because it was unfortunately down the entire time we were there. It looks like it's had some pretty bad technical difficulties. I think it was closed for about a week in the end. It is back open now. But yeah, it was closed our entire trip, so I didn't get to go in that, and that's one of my favourite rides, so I was quite sad about that, because we didn't ride it in February either. So I probably haven't ridden it in like almost a year, but it's okay. I've ridden it a million times before, and it is what it is. But yes, we had a lovely time in the parks. The half-board meal plan, I don't know if it's worth the money you pay for it. It depends on how much you eat and whether you want to be sat for meals. I prefer a quick service. I like to be on the go. I like to get as much done as possible. I don't want to be sat in a restaurant for 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind doing it, and I will book restaurants, but I'm more of a quick service girly, and I'm not really a breakfast person. I'll eat breakfast if it's included and if it's given to me, but I wouldn't go out of my way to have it. So if I were to have a half-board meal plan again, I would probably include it in like a longer trip, so that I could take the time to sit at the restaurants and really enjoy it. And if you do book it, I would really recommend that you choose some really high quality restaurants, or you will not get your money's worth. at all. I think it's about £60-70 a day. I think breakfast in the hotels is around £15, so you need to make up your other £45 somewhere. So we went to Walt's in downtown, both of which were €45 per person, so we just about made our money back. But it's fine, it is what it is. I'm glad I tried it and I'm glad I experienced it. And if you're looking to prepay for meals, it's quite a nice way to do that, because I know some people do like to do that, which is absolutely fabulous. Like, it was nice to not have the pressure of, oh my god, we've got to pay for so much food. Like, we still paid for a lot of food because we still had to have like lunches and snacks and stuff, but it took the pressure off of thinking, gosh, we've got all of these meals we've got to pay for and we've got to find somewhere to go for breakfast. Like, it took that sort of pressure off. So personally, I don't think I'd book it again unless there was a really good price, or unless I was with a group of people who wanted to do it. I am more of a just eat as I go, see how I feel, and not be tied down to a schedule and not have to get up that little bit earlier to go to breakfast. Like, breakfast was stunning and I really enjoyed it, but I think I would have rathered an extra half an hour in bed. But yeah, that's just my little review on the dining plan half board. But it works for some people, it doesn't work for others, and you've just got to do what feels best for you at the end of the day. I'm going to sum this up now because I feel like I've been talking for a hot minute, but yeah. So first of all, a massive thank you to the lovely Benji. We had such a good time. We just chatted and laughed the entire trip. Like, it was just so lovely to spend some quality time together at Disneyland Paris. So a massive thank you to Benji for the lovely company. A big thank you to Disneyland Paris for another incredible trip. It was just, it's magic, as it always is. It was just absolutely gorgeous. I'll always be in love with Disneyland Paris. I just absolutely love it. So a massive thank you to Disneyland Paris for being amazing as always. So yes, another magical trip ticked off. So my next trip is actually next week. Well, when you see this, I'll probably already be in Florida or home from Florida. But right now, at this current moment in time, it's the 25th of August. I go to Florida next week on the 31st of August. I'm so excited. Like, I haven't been to Florida since 2021, and this trip is going to be so magical because I've got so many new experiences. So we're going to Universal Orlando for the first time. We're doing Halloween Horror Nights. We're going on the Disney Wish. Neither of us have been on a Disney cruise yet. So many exciting things coming up. I literally cannot wait. Also going back to Disneyland Paris in October just for a day trip. Well, we're there for like a day and a half. But we've got 1 day in Disneyland Park. We've got a 1 day, 1 park ticket. So looking forward to that. That is with one of my gorgeous friends, Lauren. We're having our little reunion. We try and see each other at least once a year. She lives near London and I live in South Wales. So we're quite far apart. So we try and see each other once a year. And it just so happened that we decided the midway was Disneyland Paris. So we're back in Disneyland Paris in October. And then I head to California at the end of November, which doesn't feel real in the slightest. It's not going to feel real until I think Florida is done and Disneyland Paris is done. And then yeah, I'll be looking forward to California. Like, absolutely insane, but I cannot wait. And my last big thank you is to you lovely viewers. Thank you for coming on these trips with me. Like, when I started this little YouTube channel, I just thought, well, it'd be really nice just to watch my trips back. But there's almost 100 of you at the time of filming this, which is just incredible because I didn't think anyone would want to subscribe and watch my stuff. So a massive thank you to all of you lovely people who watch, who like, who leave comments and who have subscribed. Literally, it means the absolute world. Every single thing, every watch, every like, every subscribe, it just means the world. It is just incredible, absolutely incredible. So yeah, so excited for all the trips coming up. The next vlog you see will be our travel day to Florida, so make sure you do subscribe if you wanted to come along to Florida with us. But yeah, for now, I am signing off and I will see you guys really soon.